talking to some of the shrimpers, and they say they see tunas behind the boat in the wintertime. So we went out there and gave it a shot, and we found the boat.
Yes! What a bite!
That was sick as
That was insane!
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.
More birds there, huh?
Yeah, there's a shrimp boat here on the way to where we're going. I think we should stop and check him out. A lot of times you get behind these boats, you don't know what's going to be back there.
Yeah, they got the frigate bird, don't he?
They're calling through all that bycatch, throwing it over the side.
I'm gonna take a scoop and kill it.
Yeah.
So it finally happened. All these trips down to Key West, all this shrimp boat talk, we finally found the fleet. One of our few opportunities, being so far in the Gulf, we actually happened upon all the shrimp boats. And you know, I've asked you and asked you and asked you, and you were telling me, you know, it's usually something you consistently do in spring, because evidently they're a little closer. But we were out in the Gulf messing around, and lo and behold, there was the shrimp boats.
Normally we go in the spring, I think basically because of the weather's a little bit nicer to run that far, you know, with the clients. But, you know, talking to some of the shrimpers, and they say they see tunas behind the boat in the wintertime. So we went out there and gave it a shot, and we found the boats. There's plenty of boats, no shortage of boats. That's the hardest thing about fishing out there, is finding those shrimp boats.
We could have hit 20 if we wanted.
Because tonight, or, you know, the next night after they shrimp, they're 20 miles, 30 miles, 40 miles from where they started.
If we'd have gone back the next day, they could all have been gone.
Exactly.
Probably would have been.
Yeah, they're all moving around, you know, and they're just dragging the bottom looking for shrimp.
So they were done working, and they were all asleep in the middle of the day.
Yeah, they anchor up in the morning and call through the last batch of shrimp that they have and all the bycatch, and you know, they go down to sleep. So we were fortunate enough to find one boat that had a little bit of bait left. We wasn't done going through the stuff.
Yeah, like the third boat, they're actually still working. And man, they couldn't have been any nicer.
Y'all got any bait? You got any bait? Yeah. You seeing any tunas? Any tunas at all? Get a basket from you? Good guys. They gave us all the bait we needed. We started there, and we had a lot of bonitas, which we call bonitas here in Key West. And, a lot of guys up north call them little tunny or false albacore. It's a highly prized fish up that way. You know, we kind of knock it down a lot down here, but you know, it's just a great fish. It pulls, it bites.
They were swarming.
And they're beautiful. They got stripes on them that, I mean, some of them look like wahoos down there swimming around. Problem is, they don't want it moving. They're so used to eating that dead stuff. Those are dead stuff right there.
All right. How about flounder?
Oh,
it was, you had a knot? I'll save this for the next one. I'm gonna chop some up.
I'll get you to catch your first fish on fly out here, I think.
We catch these, but I don't know what would eat them. They got the same spikes as that leatherjack on their belly.
Throw a couple in and see if they'll keep coming stay with us. Oh yeah.
So that's it. You picked 11 weight just in case something little.
Well, I should have brought a little bit bigger rod, but this one will work today.
Oh, they're following us now, baby.
You know, they'll eat that plug maybe too. Man, I always stop and check these shrimp boats because you never know what's gonna be there. You know, you pull up, there'll be a bunch of big cobias. Now, traditionally in the spring, we see a lot more big blackfin tunas.
A little later in the year?
Yeah, but these bonitas ain't no slouches, brother. They're big ones.
Well, if they eat like this all the time, they just gotta just pack it on. Don't gotta work, they don't have to put a lot of energy out.
Oh yeah, this is where the world record bonita comes from, right here, brother. All right, grab that leader, cuzzy.
One more time. And you win. I do not see your fly, but it wasn't moving at the time. You want to get your fly?
He wanted that one.
Upside down. Stunning. All right.
All right, Cuzzy. Thank you,
Thanks,
Scott.
buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, back to the boat.
Wanna do it again?
Yeah, man.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Mercury. By Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. And by Under Armour, Costa Sunglasses, and Key West.
Oh, it's just that.
Oh.
The answer would be the fish. I want to get this one so I can throw it out again. I didn't get to strip it. There he is. Polka dot belly.
Another good tuna on chicken feathers. If there's anything white, that's what I tell everybody who comes down here. I said, if you're gonna bring flies, bring big white ones.
Gotcha.
They love to eat that white stuff.
One more time. All right. Once they get going on the bait, they're moving so fast. It was, and you caused it. We got to get the fly rod out, Scott. We got to do it. And you're absolutely right. How else are you going to get a chance to, use an 11-weight fly rod? I mean, how many chance you can get at a tarpon going by to make a perfect cast 65 feet? When all we had to do was get the thing in the water, then we get all the basics down. The double haul. It was really windy. We weren't getting out very far, and we couldn't. Well, actually, we did catch some twitch in it, mostly just letting me sit there. But then it was just getting the line on the reel, all the basics. It was like 101 on fly fishing.
Well, that's the main thing about going back there is even somebody like yourself, you haven't done a lot of fly fishing. I mean, that was probably the first saltwater fish you probably caught on a fly rod. I don't know if you probably caught a few dolphin before, but I'm saying, you can go out there with not a whole lifetime of experience of casting and be this great caster. You can get out there and you can get it done. So it was really neat to get you to catch a couple of bonitas on fly. Heck, I even caught a couple on fly. It's just a cool fish.
Yeah, we were going shrimp boat. Then we found a nice bunch of guys to give us a bucket of their slop, and that was incredible just going through that. Squid, shrimp, pinfish, threadfin herring, unnameable shrimp.
Yeah, flounder.
Crabs I've never seen before in this planet. This is a rock shrimp. Oh! Got it. Y'all clear?
Yeah.
Almost? I'm not gonna keep this school going with us. We'll save it for next up. All right. Making movie magic, boys.
No, but the coolest thing about this, Scott, is you can bring anybody out here who wants to get into fly fishing, and it's not just super challenging trying to catch a permit on the flats. It's real simple, real easy.
Learn the basics first off, then you gotta learn how to maneuver the knuckle buster there. Most reels don't have the anti-reverse on them. Big old black one following him, huh?
Yeah, it's just an easy thing, and people enjoy it. A lot of action.
They get off. You're gonna get another shot.
Yeah.
It's like in the 80s, we had to go to Mexico to get shots on sails because if you get shot after shot after shot.
Yeah,
People could learn how to use their rods and reels, learn how to drive their boats when the short white marlin season comes up. You're ready to rock and roll. It's invaluable to be able to take your.
It's not a prize fish, it's a bonita, but
it's a prize to a lot of guys.
Yeah.
We want to eat a blackfin.
They pull and they.
There's people that's freezing right now in Ohio. They want to bend a pole. They want to bend a. Don't let that go back down. I got it.
They pull and they bite, and that's what we like.
And they bite.
Pull and bite, and we like. I mean, that's a nice sized fish there.
I love that little black spot on his belly. And that, look at that tail.
Yeah, man.
Bad.
Did you get the hook or what?
Not yet. Turned over. All right, I'll do some surgery there, Skipper. Take my pliers, calm him down here. Upside down, they get so happy. You see it?
Yeah.
He wants to take a souvenir with him. Pop.
One thing I learned out here, is you don't throw your fly over the side. Make sure it stays in the boat. If you throw it over, you lose your rod.
I'm gonna have to ask you, did you learn that the hard way?
Well, I've seen other people learn it the hard way. You know, normal my reaction, as soon as I get the hook out of a fish, I throw it over the side just to clear it away from everybody standing, nobody gets hooked. But out here, you throw that over the side, there goes your rod. All right, you want to check another boat?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, here they are, right on the weeds.
Take this, I want to catch one on fly. Oh, you got him.
Oh, threw it right in his mouth, baby.
That's cool than black tunas.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yeti Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. By Simrad and the new NSS Sport touchscreen display. And by Marine Formula Stable, Isla Mirada, Tailwalker Charters, and Plano.
One guy scared of something. Oh, that's him. I got him. I got it. Look, 2 black fins. Look at that, look, come out of the water. You see that? That's the one I want on the fly rod.
Oh! I
that's
gotta
a nice
switch
tuna.
to it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a light bait.
Oh, you got him? You got him? You got tuna on.
That was one of those. Oh, there's a
Tuna.
pack of blackfins behind the boat.
Yeah. Walker, gotta go with that 3rd rod, baby. Can't resist. I'm not gonna get me one on fly. Don't let him run you in the rigging on the boat. Now I want one on fly, so don't hook no more.
Hey, man.
Where are you at? Because I'm under the boat.
I got one off the.
You got one under the boat?
Oh, I got in the rigging. Nothing good came of that.
You still got that other one on?
Now I pulled the hook on the second one.
All right, there they go, right there, busting right
Okay.
next to us.
Oh, here they are, right on the weeds.
Take this, I want to catch one on fly. Oh, you got him.
Oh, threw it right in his mouth, baby.
That's cool than black tunas. I want one on fly. After I catch this, we're getting one on fly.
Okay, the next drift, I'll just chum them up for you.
Yeah.
Got 2 for dinner, hopefully. We don't got any yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that sargasm. I don't know.
No, they're hanging under that boat.
They were just hanging
Yeah.
out, Ray and Wheezy.
Rain Wheezy, had the tunas. You know, in the spring, the water's crystal clear and they're a little harder to ID. And this little bit of powder color water, they are so black.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no mistaking them.
Should we keep chumming them up, or
No.
we'll
get
wait and go
up
back?
there. Yeah. We don't want to get them
The
so
wind's got
far.
us flying away from these anchored boats.
We should be all right. You know, I just hate to.
We'll get them up again. We got plenty of bait. Look at that.
Look at it
Look
right
at
behind
swimming
you.
with mine.
I would like to throw the fly at that.
Dude, look at that big black one following mine.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
I'm going to try. To get the fly right.
All right, they're still swimming together.
Still there?
Yeah?
Right on top?
No, my fish just sank down off that weed line. But I can throw a scoop of
Throw a
filter.
live one out there so he comes up.
Oh, they're there.
Oh,
They're
they're
big
huge.
too, buddy. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes!
Oh!
What a bite!
That was sick
That
as
was insane!
Whoa, almost lost my shoe.
Don't get Steve excited like that. Look at me. Dude, that was sick.
That was a cool bite.
Oh,
That was a cool bite.
good thing flatwater was easy to get to.
Oh,
You missed him.
oh!
Oh, didn't miss him.
That's sick.
Oh, they are all over my hooked fish here.
You just put your hand down on this spool and it acts like a little brake pad. You can add a little drag if you need it. But then if you let go, you got the light. If he takes off running, that way you don't break the fish off. And you gotta watch the handle, don't bust your knuckles. But the best thing about fly fishing or fly reel, you can add pressure to the drag right there. You see us doing it with a spinning rod all the time. We hold the spool and all we're doing is just adding a little bit of drag pressure, but still having a light enough drag so if that fish takes off, he's not gonna break. You know, he's got all the line he wants to run with. But when I'm lifting, I'm adding a little pressure. Every time you see me done cranking, I put my hand there. Add some pressure. Come down, add a little pressure. And then if he wants to run, like watch this. See, he wants to run, you just come off of it. And there's your drag.
There's one for dinner.
Did you get him?
Oh yeah.
Boy, you quiet over there.
Trying to figure out how to hook two more with no hooks.
So we've been getting a lot of questions about how we keep a log. Well, you know, for years we scribbled in notebooks and scribbled on calendars and all different ways to keep a log of what we've been doing that day on the water. For years I've always scribbled in notebooks and wrote it down on my calendar that I was booking clients, and it really helped to, you know, look back and see what we caught and, you know, hey, the wind was doing this, you know, what should I do today to kind of compare and find a day that's similar. Well, Mercury has come out with a ship log app. Now this app is something you might want to check out because it might be exactly what you're looking for. The thing about this app is it automatically pulls in all kinds of current conditions for the day. You can actually take photos on that app, tag that app with different friends or whoever you have on. If you're tuna fishing, you tag it tuna fishing. It'll store it in a place where you can later go back and say, I'm gonna tuna fish today. Type in tuna fish, here comes all this tuna trips you've had, you know, what the conditions were, what you caught, how the boat performed, whether it, you know, you had a heavy load and you were running a different prop than you're running today and vice versa. It gives you all that information so you don't have to, you know, it's kind of right there in your smartphone. I mean, that's the key about this thing is having all that information available to you right in your hand. And actually where they're heading with this thing is to take it to a wireless option to where eventually you'll be able to step on the boat, it'll have a wireless thing come up, you'll actually type in your passcode, whatever that may be, and it'll actually automatically sync up with your motor and give you all types of information from the motor. And here you are out here, you know, and you'll be able to take pictures of friends, tag them, add those fish on there, you know, conditions. A really good way to keep all that stuff fresh in your memory when you're looking back, because a lot of times when I'm fishing, I try to look back on what I did previous, and that really helps me be successful. You come out here and every boat will have bonitas, solid bonita, Scott, and then you'll pull up to one, and it'll be perfect, just loaded with tuna.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. By Seaguar, always the best fishing line. And by Marathon, King Sailfish Mounts, Spear One Charters, and Fraybill Fishing Gear.
Come out here and you're gonna get tons of bites, Scott. You know, you never know what it's gonna be. But ultimately what we're trying to find is a couple real nice blackfin tuna.
I got all bonitas down here now.
Do you?
Yeah, all bonitas.
But you're trying to find these blackfins. It's a good eating fish, and it's really a prize fish to catch on a fly rod. So, you know, we search boats. I mean, we've probably been to 6 boats already this morning. And here it is, the 6th boat here. We pulled up and there was a bunch of tunas there. And that's what it's like. I mean, every time you come out here, you just got to go to boat to boat to boat. You come out here and every boat will have bonitas, solid bonitas, Scott, and then you'll pull up to one and it'll be perfect, just loaded with tuna.
Got color?
Yes, sir, I got color.
Be right there.
I mean, he is a stud, too.
Ready for round 2.
Really happy about him.
This one's that wide.
Yeah, he's a stud.
God, he's as big as he looked when he bit. That's awesome.
He's a good 30-pound fish.
Yes, he is.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Get that tail, baby. Woo, grab that tail.
He's going back down.
Yes, sir. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
I hope that's what you were after when you got up this morning.
Heck yeah, dude. That
Oh my God.
Let me see that thing.
You got him?
Yep, yep.
You got him?
Let me hold his pole too.
Okay. All right.
That is a nice tuna. These fish are just built for speed. The tuna obviously has a larger peck, got more black on the back, so we're always looking for the black. It's got the black pecks, bigger eye, tend to be a little bit larger as well. Now, that mouth will open up, but it's hinged, and when you close that thing, it is completely hydrodynamic. I mean, you run your hand across there.
And his eyes got a jelly over them. And they have a surprisingly large eye compared to this bonita.
Yeah, there's no drag at all on this fish, so that's why they have the speed they do. Even with the peck, there's a groove right here where that peck will lay into that groove. And so if he needs to jump, you know, come out of the water like they do when they're crashing bait, he's just perfectly hydrodynamic, built for speed.
Oh my God, what a great job. Oh, they're on you. Ball blackfins. Ah, get him.
Oh, tangled up in the hose.
There they are.
Oh, there he is.
You get him?
There he is.
Oh, I stuck my head down the buck to get you a live bait.
Believe it or not, a majority of the world record blackfin tunas and bonitas that are caught out there in the Gulf, up in Key West, behind the shrimp boats, because of the fact that the food is so abundant, right? So that fish is not having to exert a whole lot of energy chasing bait, and he's just sitting there feeding and feeding and feeding.
Putting the weight on.
Want to cut that for me right there? Awesome fish, Scott. Good job, dude.
I'm ready to do it again.
Stud. Look how thick they are. Isn't that awesome?
I know we're seeing them when they're jumping and riding on this fin and
All right, I'm turning them loose.
do it. I'm retying my hook.
Go get you another one.